There is a bubble of confusion that surrounds the rivalry between Crystal Palace and Brighton. The traditional idea behind a derby or rivalry is two teams that are geographically close to one another. But that is not the case for the Eagles and Seagulls, who today go head-to-head at Selhurst Park for 3 vital points in the fight for Premier League safety. It may not be a fixture that stands out for the neutrals, but to both clubs this means an awful lot. Here's why. Back in October 1976, the sides locked horns for the 5th time that calendar year in a showdown which would be defining in the creation of the rivalry. Both sides had ambitions of promotion to the second tier of English football and would go on to achieve the feat come the end of the season. Terry Venables was the manager of Crystal Palace and Mullery was in charge of Brighton, and there was already tension between the pair from when they played together at Tottenham. The match ended in a 1-1 draw, and the sides met against a month later in the FA Cup, which finished 2-2. This resulted in a replay which finished 1-1, which meant the sides had to do it all over again. This was the game where things began to get heated. The fixture twice fell foul to horrendous weather, but Palace eventually won 1-0. Brighton fans were left furious after their midfielder Brian Horton was ordered to retake a penalty after encroachment, even though it was the Palace players who entered the box. When he stepped up again from 12 yards, Paul Hammond denied him as the Eagles went through. Brighton boss Mullery was understandably not a happy man, made worse by claims the home supporters threw a hot drink over him. He then fumed at referee Ron Challis for his costly error and also made his feelings known to the home support by pulling out some pennies from his pocket, shouting, "That's all you're worth, Crystal Palace." This is when supporters then came to blows as trouble broke out onto the streets, which was also the case during their last meeting that season when Palace won 3-1. From that moment there was hatred from both sets of supporters, which has intensified over the years. Wilfried Zaha scored twice to book Palace's place in the 2013 Championship playoff final when they beat Brighton at the Amex Stadium.